leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
But
go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then. Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
No,
how do I feel about that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you personally how you feel about that, because this goes, we're talking about power and influence and...
I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them.
And the award for largest balls on planet Earth goes to Elon Musk, who's fighting back against corporate bullies, rightly telling them to go fuck themselves. What an absolute legend. The world needs more courageous leaders and less compliant pussies. It disgusts me when I see cowards kowtow to bullies, pander to activists, appease the mob, and follow the path of least resistance instead of standing up. Bravo, Elon Musk. What other CEO on earth would have the balls to say what Elon said? To fight back? Approximately zero, otherwise I wouldn't be making such a big deal of it. And interestingly enough, we'll learn very quickly regarding how people react to these comments, their hierarchy of values, what matters most to them. Some people care more about the approval of others and or their clients and or their own financial situation than anything else. Others respect courage. Some people care more about the truth. Some people care most about justice. Some people care about being perceived as good. Others care about doing good. What's the point of having fuck you money if you don't say fuck you? In this super spicy interview, of which I'll share just a few short clips with Andrew Sorkin of CNBS, Elon Musk ain't mincing his words, and no doubt has earned the respect of countless people today who value truth, honesty, transparency, and integrity above all else. And on the flip side, lost the respect of and filled with sand the vaginas of many of the large human poussoirs who care more about either their financial situation, their clients, or pandering to the mob. But you already knew that, right? This guy can't be bought. He'll speak his mind. Doesn't matter how much money you dangle, how much pressure he receives, how many butthurt babies demand he shut up, change his mind, don't say this, don't do that. The man gives no fucks. You know what you're going to get, and what you get is the truth. One of the few, if only CEOs on planet Earth who isn't putting on a show and pandering. I absolutely love it. Nothing but respect. And as I mentioned, the reactions from people will be quite telling in terms of what they value. One of the most common things that I see on this YouTube channel, on X, on Patreon, is something along the lines of, I love the fact that you always speak your mind, that you don't care what other people think. I think it is safe to say that I have the respect of my audience. The reason I so highly respect a willingness of somebody like Elon Musk and others to speak their mind is because I value this in myself above all else. I would not be able to sleep with myself at night if I was a pandering little pussy, desperate for the approval of others, petrified of offending anyone. Oh my God, what if I lose a subscriber by sharing this opinion? Oh my God. But of course, that's just me. You do you. There is nothing I respect more than somebody I know is willing to speak their mind, can't be pushed around, can't be manipulated, and nothing I respect less than the opposite. And this, of course, comes down to our value system. Do you think somebody with a terrible haircut, an obnoxious online persona, somebody who has proactively told viewers, you should unsubscribe from this channel, you don't belong here, it's not for you, somebody who receives messages, Stephen, can you stop swearing, bro? And I say, look, you know what they're swearing? Go watch Tesla Daily. I won't be mad. See ya. Bye. It's okay. I've had people slide into my DMs, losing their minds, claiming that I used a certain word and it's offensive and it's misogynist. You should take that back. You should apologize. You should get fucked, mate. Okay? No. So I relate very closely to Elon Musk and where he's coming from here. Some people just don't get it. Did you know that I swear in literally every damn video I post on YouTube, and as a result, I have to flag all my videos as containing language? You know what that means? There are some advertisers who won't run ads on this channel just because I drop the occasional F-bomb. I've probably cost myself cumulatively multiple 6 figures of revenue since I started this YouTube channel just because I'm me, and I would prefer to be me and drop the F-bombs because that's who I am, that's how I talk, then change who I am in order to maximize the revenue on this channel. I'm sure there'd be a lot more people subscribed if I didn't actively tell certain people to unsubscribe from this channel as well. But you know what? I sleep well at night knowing that my testicles are still firmly attached rather than in a purse somewhere. I'm sure Musk can say the same. This is an absolutely legendary interaction. And one final comment. There are some people, many in fact I'm sure, whose vaginas are now overflowing with sand. They're very upset. Elon bad, that's bad for Tesla. Why would you do that, Elon? What? Elon, stop. If this is you, if it bothers you, the fact that this guy still has a pair of nuts and continually uses them, won't pander, won't kowtow. If it bothers you when Elon Musk pushes back and fights back against bullies, people trying to hold his company's ransom, might I suggest perhaps you are not cut out to own Tesla stock. Maybe Disney stock would be more your style. Of course, this isn't investment advice. This is just peace of mind advice. And again, this whole discussion really just comes down to values. In fact, how many of you have even taken the time to think about your values? What matters most to you? Musk is the very definition of integrity. Something I respect above all else. What a fucking legend. Imagine you're Bob Iger, current CEO of Disney. One of, absolutely, no question, the largest pussies in corporate America. I don't know what happened to this guy's nuts. They've long since vanished. Disney, infected by the woke mind virus and a bunch of activist morons who care more about their agenda than the success of Disney films, have had bomb after bomb after bomb and lost cumulatively billions of dollars at the box office. And Bob Puswa Iger hasn't mustered up the courage to put his foot down and go, listen, no more black lesbians in this film. I'm sorry, it's not working, okay? Maybe we can start some new series, maybe try that there. But no, we're not going to wokeify this existing franchise, this existing storyline, and these existing characters. It's not what the people want. Imagine being Bob, you come home to your wife. I don't know if Bob's married or even heterosexual. I mean, she's probably been replaced with a diversity hire anyway. It's probably Dylan Mulvaney or something now anyway. So anyway, imagine Bob comes home to Dylan and Dylan says, "Hi honey, how was your day?" And Bob says, "Yeah, it was great. I just did what all the angry activist employees underneath me demanded of me. We're probably going to lose a few more $1 billion this year in bombs at the box office." Yeah. And of course, Dylan says, "Oh, baby, oh, that's turning. Oh, Bob, you turned me on so much. Oh, yeah, I really want you, Bob. Oh, what a man." By the way, I got to work on my lady voice, don't I? Oh, wait, no, I officially identify as a woman. Therefore, that voice was perfect. F you. I just honestly don't know how these shape-shifting, kowtowing CEOs sleep at night. I genuinely don't. But I obviously have a different value system to them. Well, that was a long detour. Let's get back to their video after I'm done offending people who probably don't belong on this channel anyway. Please don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I understand that, but there's a reality too. Right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that the
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things and that they were inappropriate things and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right?
And we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising? I
mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of the, this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
And you think that the public is going to say that Disney is making a mistake?
Yes.
And they're going to boycott Disney?
They already are.
Well, there are some that are for lots of different reasons, but you think that this is going to, that you have the, this goes to actually the interesting of power and leverage.
Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may.
Can I ask why that is the approach? And I ask it because you've been
What's the other approach?
Well, you've been very particular about the approach to Tesla. When you think about the engineering involved in that, the approach to SpaceX, the approach to some of the stuff you're doing with AI has been very specific, right? There's not a let the chips fall where they may approach to those businesses, I don't think.
No, we focus on making the best products. And Tesla's gotten to where it's gotten with no advertising at all.
I understand that.
Tesla currently sells twice as much in terms of electric vehicles as the rest of electric car makers in the United States combined. Tesla has done more to help the environment than all other companies combined. It would be fair to say that, therefore, as a leader of the company, I've done more for the environment than everyone else, any single human on Earth.
How do you feel about that? No,
how do I feel about that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you personally how you feel about that, because we're talking about power and influence and...
I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. Okay?
Let me ask you this, because I think part of this, by the way, there's some people who said, look, owning X to begin with has just created problems, that you've created so many amazing things that are changing our world. And I know you want to make X this fabulous town square free speech platform, but that unto itself, that has created such a distraction of all of these things. This is the conversation we're having. We're not focused, or we're not talking at least yet, and we will. On Tesla, you have your Cybertruck deliveries tomorrow and everything else that you're doing. But
yes,
is there any...
it will be the biggest product launch of anything by far on Earth this year.
Is there any part of you, though, that just says, you know what? I just shouldn't have done this, or maybe I should sell it or give it away or do something else with the X piece of it?
Yeah.
Given the propensity for some of the things that you do and say on that platform to create these issues.
Yeah. Of all the posts I've done on the platform, I think there might be 30,000 or something like that.
Right.
Once in a while, I will say something foolish, and I have. And I would certainly put that comment, that you said the actual truth, among perhaps one of the most foolish, if not the most foolish thing I've ever done on the platform. And I did do my best to clarify afterwards that, I certainly do not mean anything anti-Semitic in that. The nature of the criticism was simply that the Jewish people have been persecuted for thousands of years. There is a natural affinity, therefore, for persecuted groups. This has led to the funding of organizations that essentially promote any persecuted group or any group with the perception of persecution. This includes radical Islamic groups. Everyone here has seen the massive demonstrations for Hamas in every major city in the West. That should be jarring. Well, a number of those organizations received funding from prominent people in the Jewish community. Right. They didn't expect that to happen. But if you generically, right, without condition, sort of fund, if you fund persecuted groups in general, some of those persecuted groups, unfortunately, want your annihilation. And what I meant by that, when I subsequently clarified, is that it's unwise to fund organizations that support groups that want your annihilation. Is this coming across clearly?
Yeah,
at
no,
this
it
point?
is. My question to you, though,
I think logically this makes a lot of sense.
Is there any part of you, just tell me what happens, though, once all this happens?
Let's say you fund a group, and that group supports Hamas, who wants you to die. Perhaps you should not fund them.
Right. But you do.
Thank you.
You do appreciate that when you wade into these very delicate waters, at these very delicate times,
yes,
that it can create a real, as it created headlines for the past 2 weeks, and economic impact. I'm just so curious what in your brain, when you see all this happening, are you sitting there going, oh my God, I stepped in it, I wish I didn't do that? Are you saying, screw them, I hate these people, why are they after me?
But all of that. Yeah, all of that. Look, I'm sorry for that tweet or post. It was foolish of me. Of the 30,000, it might be literally the worst and dumbest post that I've ever done. And I try my best to clarify 6 ways to Sunday. But at least I think over time it will be obvious that, in fact, far from being anti-Semitic, I'm in fact philo-Semitic. And all the evidence in my track record would support that.
Now, this, of course, is true. And what is simultaneously true is that evidence and a track record don't mean a whole lot to NPCs who are fed their beliefs and opinions from the hate stream media, who hate you and hate humanity. Of course, in the fullness of time, eventually, probably take the better part of a decade is my guess, who knows exactly how long, Elon will experience a redemption arc. Because in the face of mounting evidence, NPC after NPC after NPC will have their beliefs, those that have been installed in their inactive brains by the hate stream media, fake news, will encounter contrary evidence to what they've been told is true about Elon, what they heard, what they were fed. And they're like, hang on a minute, that's not the belief that was installed in my brain. That's a bit weird. Must be an exception. But then they'll encounter some more evidence and eventually people will realise the guy's coming from a good place. He's trying his best. And remember, those who seek to control the one true narrative, having lost control of the one true narrative thanks to Musk's purchase of X, are intent on destroying his reputation. There's a presidential election around the corner, and you better believe they ain't happy about the fact that people can now freely discuss matters pertaining to this presidential election on X, as opposed to what laptop, what inconsistencies, what my iCard. I better not even say that, I might get kicked off YouTube. Anyway, this has been an absolutely glorious day. You know what's great? Today, Elon Musk's making headlines, as usual. Tomorrow, Cybertruck first deliveries. Never a dull moment. And let me know in the comments below. Is your butt hurting? Is there sand in your vagina? Or do you respect the fact that Elon Musk can't be bought and stands up for what's important, irrespective of the short, medium, and long-term financial consequences? Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has given me a massive, meaningful boost in energy, allowing me to do a lot more every day, including using my brain more and using my body more. I highly recommend you guys and girls check it out. It's an excellent way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's got 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients, plus prebiotics and probiotics and digestive enzymes and adaptogens to help you deal with stress. Plus, if you click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR, you can get yourself a 1-year free supply of vitamin D3 and K2. But don't take my word for it. Here's what some of you guys and girls have to say. AG1 has changed my life. I was, as you described, treating myself like a circus, ate like trash, rarely exercised, used alcohol as a stress crutch, cannabis also. AG1 is what gave me the kick in the ass, got me back to the gym, motivated me to do more for myself, family, my business, etc. Keep doing what you do. Now, I know there's some skeptics, the same kind of people who think Elon Musk is a fraud, reading this going, what do you thought? There's no way that's possible, bro. It must be a placebo effect. Believe it or not, this is a recurring theme. If you give your body everything it needs to feel and perform its best, including having a lot more energy, you'll need ways to use that energy. For me personally, that includes more exercise, moving my body more social activity, and more cognitively demanding tasks, including producing a ton of exclusive content over on Twitter and on Patreon, plus my daily YouTube uploads. The proof's in the pudding. On to another testimonial from a viewer of this channel. SMR, you asked me to provide feedback on AG1. Here it is. It has helped with mental acuity, stamina, and intestinal waste management. Can't read between the lines. It certainly helps with regularity and digestion. That's what the digestive enzymes are for. It has also dramatically reduced my cravings for sugar. You guys need to stop eating sugar. It's fucking poison. I'm 50, 5'9", and overweight, aka a fat motherfucker. I think that's a technical term for overweight, isn't it? Is it fat motherfucker or obese? I can't remember. I average 100 hours a week in the West Texas oil fields as a safety supervisor. Jesus Christ, dude. No wonder you're struggling to keep your weight under control. 100 hours a week. Brutal. It has helped me lose weight. It is not an appetite suppressant. It can help fat people suppress cravings, and motivation to be healthier is critical for changing your diet. Love you, brother. Again, this is a great point and something people really don't seem to grasp. If you have more energy, everything becomes easier. It's like turning on easy mode for life. A few years ago, before I was taking AG1, my health was trash. I was struggling to get through the day, had afternoon fatigue. The last thing I wanted to do was either use my brain or move my body. Didn't have the energy. Now, my biggest struggle every day is figuring out ways to use that energy. I'm exercising way more, doing a lot more with my friends and family, and of course, my work output has increased substantially. And you can fact check me. Check out the average length of my videos I was posting to YouTube 3 years ago. Need I say more? And one final testimonial. Love this one. Okay, here's the deal for me with this AG1 shit. I'm 41 years old and not the type to eat, drink, smoke, or sleep healthy, so I was skeptical. That being said, here's what I experienced. Day 1, meh. Day 2, afternoon fatigue was about 45 minutes late. Day 3, 0 afternoon fatigue. Day 4, 0 afternoon fatigue plus extra energy. Day 5, again, 0 afternoon fatigue plus energy, wondering, what the fuck, really? See, this is the thing, right? The results for many people are just almost too good to be true. This is the same experience I had. My afternoon fatigue just vanished out of nowhere. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I not tired in the afternoons anymore? Surely, it's not that AG1, is it? Turns out it was. Day 6 and 7, same thing. Day 8, same thing. Plus, I had the want to get things done around the house that I normally would slack off and not get done. Again, the point, extra energy, you'll need to use it, you'll find ways to use it. Day 9, 10, and 11, and today is day 12. I fucking love it. So however you managed to get me to buy it, I'm so glad you did. Thank you so much, SMR. It really changed me so far. Guys, this shit really works. Just try it. By the way, this is the reason I continue to relentlessly promote AG1. A lot of people get real fucking mad in the comments. Oh my God, Snake Oil Salmon's sold out. Oh my God, he's a scammer. This is fraud. But constantly, I'm pretty sure everyone making these comments is also currently short Tesla stock. I'm not particularly concerned about people having a negative perception, those folks suffering from small brain syndrome, still living in my bum's basement syndrome, etc., writing mean comments, claiming AG1's a scam or it doesn't work. I mean, bro, when I get feedback like this is what keeps me going. Just try this stuff for a month, and if you don't get these results, get your money back. See, it's a literal no-brainer. It's an IQ test at this point in time. Testimonial after testimonial after testimonial like this. Get your money back if it doesn't work. Just try it for a month, and if it doesn't work, get your money back. Today's the day. It's finally time. Be like this guy who was a massive skeptic, but finally, after 1,000 promotions in a row, caved in, tried AG1, and has results like this. Head to drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link at the pinned comment, and please, let me know how you're feeling in a few weeks' time. Now, if you'll excuse me, time to put my extra energy to good use. I'll be recording some more exclusive content for Patreon and my Twitter subscribers. So click the links at the pinned comment, see you over on Twitter and or Patreon, and don't forget to grab your AG1. Love ya.